Previously on Power Reviews. The good doctor has modified our camcorder with a ton of new bells and whistles. It's called a squee?
Maybe you should worry a little bit less about whether or not I'm real, and a little bit more about yourself.
Kay!
What do you mean disappeared? Where did I go? You're about to walk directly into the heart of alphabet soup.
Is that me?
Would appear so.
What on earth?
You have to let me run tests. The laser optic lineation cerebral array transceiver utilizes advanced imaging matrices. Remember. Look inside that head of yours and reconstruct the damaged neural pathways.
Who am I?
It's coming down the hall.
Kay, wake me up! Wake me up! And now, Database Rangers Power Review. Greetings, Ranger fans, and welcome to my wake-up call. Wake me up! Wake me up!
Database,
wake me up!
you're
Wake me
awake.
up! Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up!
Database?
Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up!
Database!
There was something there.
What are you talking about?
Just get this thing off of me!
All right, just stay still a moment. There.
Don't make me do that again. Please don't make me do that again.
All right. That's enough for now, okay?
Okay.
Now I'm going to go sift through the unprocessed data and see if I can find out what went wrong, okay?
Okay.
What's wrong?
It's episode 14 of Power Rangers Megaforce. Gosei Ultimate. Bloofer and Biggs are in their subterranean lair, infusing the Aurora box with toxic slime to increase its power. Which makes about as much sense as the fact that I'm watching a TV show inside my head right now.
You mean you're actually seeing this, right now?
Blobby Biggs is spinning around in my head as we speak.
I need to look into this.
Just please try to hurry, I'm getting a little freaked out here.
Are you almost done?
I haven't even identified the problem yet.
Oh, no, that wasn't me.
What?
Gosei is having Tensu work on putting together a new Megazord power to help the Rangers.
Oh. I thought your voice sounded a bit more baritone than usual.
Sorry.
Alright, that was just bizarre.
You want to talk about bizarre? How about a blue-pelted Bigfoot spinning around a slime-spewing blob on a magic box turned merry-go-round? Robo Knight shows up next, but his usual trick isn't really working on the super acidic slime.
Oh no! Blasting the slime spread it around even more.
Well, it's nice to know that the droid Templar's artificial intelligence is as effective as ever.
The Rangers arrive on the scene next, and after some brief environmental guilt-tripping and nonsensical trash-talking...
He's using it to spread toxic waste.
We brought you some of the slime we grew up in.
It was your choice to make this planet bad for you and good for us.
We just cooked it a little for you and made it badder.
Then we'll clean it all up, including them.
Seriously, I've got a direct uplink to my brain, and I'm still not sure if that was a grammatically stupid comeback, or if the two sides just can't hear each other's conversations. They morph and get to work fighting off the mutants. Although at first it looks like the Rangers might have the upper hand.
This smoke tells a different story.
You're really just helping us release more toxic fumes.
I'm no longer dignifying these statements with responses.
They even shrug off the Megaforce Blaster Victory Charge, smacking the Rangers around and blasting them into demorphing. But fortunately, they get caught up expositing about how Biggs' slime is going to overrun the Earth, and that gives Robo Knight a chance to freeze the purple goo with his freeze card. And when the mutants decide to unleash an Aurora Power Blast on the depowered teens, the robot warrior is quick to sacrifice himself for his human friends.
Wait, does that mean that it's been destroyed?
I am damaged, but it is not critical.
Oh, never mind then.
So the mutants retreat to get more slime, Robo Knight retreats to restore his systems, and the city experiences the shortest downpour ever, thawing out the slime in 10 seconds flat.
They should have checked the weather forecast.
Wait, there's something we need to check. Something about the footage.
Whatever it is, I'm sure I'm already checking for it.
The remorphed Rangers merge Noah's Ice Axe and Troy and Emma's Wind Drive cards to recreate Robo Knight's freeze attack on the slime. So, the last 2 minutes were completely pointless. The two mutants show up again, and the Rangers do what they probably should have done before getting Robo Knight trashed, and activate Ultra Mode.
Ultra Schmultra!
The pair pull off another suspiciously edited Aurora Blast. Although that could just be my brain censoring out something that I really don't want to see. But the Rangers are able to split up and disarm Biggs just long enough to blast the mutants away with an Ultra Gosei Dynamic Ultra Strike.
Biggs, where are you?
He's kind of...
I'm in the Aurora box. It saved me.
Oh, joy.
So Bluefur retreats with the box, then tosses it over a building and supersizes it that night, and then is met by the Rangers again the following morning, with the newly repaired Robo Knight joining the party as well.
Are you experiencing the footage through some sort of time lapse?
I don't think so. Just really bad pacing. On top of all that, Biggs is back in a big way, planning to spread his slime throughout the world.
Soon you will be swimming in purple goo, and purple goo ain't good for you.
I promise you all, you just can't lose when you've got your own supply of Ivan's ooh.
Was that part of the episode?
No, I just thought of the footage and it was just there. Kay, do you know what's happening to me?
I have my suspicions, but I'd like to confirm them first. Is that all right?
Okay. After the Megaforce Blaster's dynamic victory charge bounces off Biggs, the Rangers end up on the receiving end of a literal curb stomp battle with Bluefur. Fortunately, before he can finish the job, Robo Knight intervenes, offering to keep the unyielding Yeti at bay while the Rangers storm the building to go after Biggs. Unfortunately, they soon find themselves caught up in one big mind game to lure them to the heart of the Aurora box, where not even their Ultra modes can save them from Biggsy's tentacles. Until they do, and they finish off the malformed mutant with an Ultra Strike.
Until he comes back again. Correct?
Actually, I think he's really gone this time.
But wasn't that exactly how he was dispersed the last time?
Yep. So, outside the building, Robo Knight manages to defeat Bluefur with the Vulcan Cannon, leading Vrock and the Zombats to make a quick guest appearance and forcing the battle between the supersized Sasquatch and the Gosei Grand Megazord. Unfortunately, inside the Aurora box, the Rangers discover that they've lost their Gosei cell service, and the Twisted Pocket Dimension is rapidly collapsing. Fortunately, Gosei and Tensu are still working outside the box, and are finally able to get their new project operational.
It's atop of the command center? Wait, it's a spaceship now!
You're joking, right?
Why? What would you prefer? A garage?
That was uncalled for.
Well, maybe you'd prefer to be the one with the giant stone-faced transdimensional spaceship flying around the inside of your skull?
Fair enough.
Anywho, the Rangers call on their Ultrazords to merge with the shiny new Gosei Ultimate Command Ship, which busts them out of the Aurora box and swoops in just in time to save Robo Knight from getting turned into Chrome Toe Jam. Which means that it's time to transform into the brand new dual sword wielding Gosei Ultimate Megazord, and at long last destroy Bluefur with their face-tastic Ultimate Strike Attack. Well, at least it's not all bad. With the mutant leadership now defeated, the Rangers return to their now stationary Mega Cave to receive some Gosei-sized kudos on their latest toy intro, and for Jake to joke about the possibility of a totally unjustified ultimate joyride. And that's the end of the episode.
So,
What did I think of it? Well, all brain-searing pain aside, this one is kind of a mess, and much of that is due to the pacing. The whole thing just seems to be in such a hurry to move from one action set piece to the next that none of the characters are allowed any time to react and reflect.
actually,
In fact, these issues appear to be symptomatic of Megaforce as a whole, and the biggest victims of this are Bluefur and Biggs.
what?
I mean, think about it. They were introduced in episode 8, were completely absent in episodes 9 and 11, and weren't even named aloud until episode 13. So it feels like the writers are trying to squeeze 7 episodes of character development into a single shot. Nowhere is this more evident than in the use of their names. Episodes 8 through 13
Senor Biggs, Senor Bluefur.
versus episode 14.
Biggs! Bluefur! Biggs!
Biggs.
Biggs! Bluefur! Biggs! Bluefur!
Bluefur.
Biggs.
Biggs!
Biggs.
Biggs 8! Biggs!
Bluefur. Biggs.
Biggs!
Bluefur.
Biggs!
Bluefur.
Biggs! 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 Bluefur! Biggs!
Clearly, they're trying to make up for lost time.
Clearly, but
I know! You have all these climactic battle sequences, a new Megazord, and the final farewell to 2 ostensibly main villains. But the lack of breathing room causes everything to homogenize together. The only thing that feels like it's had the necessary time and development to work is how Robo Knight finally cements himself as part of the team. Because it's the one character arc that has actually been given attention across the majority of the last 7 episodes. Overall, there really isn't much to this one. Even with Robo Knight's character growth, it feels like the story is shoved aside to make room for more fight footage, resulting in a hollow but somehow appropriate ending to Megaforce's very haphazard second act.
Well, that's all well and good, and I hope that the third act shows some improvement, but what I have been trying to ask you is how are you feeling?
Oh, right. Well, seems to have stopped for now. Not seeing footage anymore, at least. Which means that now I can actually focus on how that footage got into my head to begin with. It was the squee, wasn't it?
You mean the... Yes.
How is that possible?
There seems to have been some unforeseen cross-interaction with the laser optic lineation cerebral array transceiver.
But they weren't even connected to each other.
Exactly why it was unforeseen.
There's something you're not telling me.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, now I know there's something you're not telling me.
I thought you said you would never question...
I'm not questioning. I'm saying it outright. There's something you are hiding from me, and considering that my brain was just nearly turned inside out, I think I deserve to know what that is.
I found the link between the two devices, and it confirms something I've suspected for quite some time.
Yes?
You're a technopath.
Oh, please, no changing the subject. I thought we were past all this psychological mumbo-jumbo.
It's not a psychiatric term. Being a technopath means that you can communicate with machines, with your mind.
Oh! Wait, what?
The evidence has been staring us in the face this whole time. Spontaneous generation of reviews, unrecorded narration. I've even found evidence of remote download of security camera footage.
You're saying that I've been doing this?
Subconsciously, yes. I ran a trace and I found an energy signature identical to the one that's been causing the power surges.
Okay, so I can talk to machines. Do you know how?
Yes. The results of the neural mapping confirm my suspicions.
Well, give it to me straight. Just so long as I'm not some kind of robot or something.
Well...
What?
Only in the original sense of the word.
Excuse me?
Relax. It's nothing so cliched as what you're thinking. When the Chopik brothers coined the term robot in the early 20th century, it had nothing to do with automated machinery.
Then what did it mean?
A constructed human. In your case, I believe the most accurate term would be a synth-organic biomechanoid. Accurate down to the cellular level, but...
But not human.
No.
So... I'm a Cylon?
I don't know what that is.
Of course not. How... Was it alphabet? What was that?
Someone must have rung the doorbell.
What?
I told you I was installing it with a taser, remember?
When did you... Never mind. We'll continue this later. Let's just hope it's not... Die!
The lodger?
Well, you grab his feet.
What?
Help me get him inside before anyone notices. Looks like I'm getting all my answers today.
Database.
What?
I can't.
Sure you can. Just lift from the knees.
No, I can't.